All right, we're back with another episode of It's That Easy. This time we're coming to you about our NFL picks from last week. College was kind of crazy, but NFL actually turned out to be pretty good.
Yeah.
NFL was really good, man. So, as always, I'm with my co-host, Big Peso. What's happening?
What's up, Rob?
You were ready to tell them about all the dinero you made, all the pesos you made this
Hey,
weekend?
man, it was a good one.
It was.
Where is it?
They pulled out the broom.
That's the broom, baby. That's another sweep.
That's right.
One all 14.
Nice.
The teasers. That's money.
Yeah. Well, let's jump into it so we can get to those, man. So,
Yeah.
started off, obviously, Thursday night game, Cowboys against Lions. That did not turn out the way I thought it would. I actually picked the Cowboys plus 3.5, and I went the over on that one. They did hit the over, but the bad part was the Cowboys didn't cover. The only saving grace was I did two different bets. I did a spread bet, and then on the over-under, and the over-under did win. So it was kind of what do you call it? Like, it was okay, but I was still not happy with it. So
Yeah.
but the next day we had, or the next couple of days, we had Green Bay and the Bears, and that actually was a pretty good game. I thought the Bears could win that game.
Yeah.
6.5-point favorites. The Packers were. I thought that's going to be a pretty easy one for the Bears to cover, and they could not cover that. Man, they lost by 7 points. So that's how finicky it is when you're betting these games, man.
Yep.
But there were some bright spots. So I'm going to go in order of the games. So during that time, the Colts and the Jags were playing as well. And the Jags, put a beating on the Colts. Not only that, they, tore Danny Dimes' Achilles. They killed these guys. And so, yeah, we picked the Jags to cover. Thought, yeah, they can cover 1.5 points. Yeah, they ended up beating them by 17 points. So that was a pretty good game. And we picked the over. And the Jags beat them so bad that they did go the over. So that turned out to be a win. Cha-ching. The afternoon game was the Bengals at Buffalo. And I actually thought the Bengals could win that game. And when it started at halftime, it was 21-11. So I was thinking, yeah, Bengals are going to win this game. And Josh Allen said, hop on, boys. I got you.
Yeah.
And, yeah, he took care of business. They actually... So the Bengals did cover, though. They lost by 5, and we picked the over, and of course they scored 73 points.
Yeah.
So that was pretty good. And I'm pretty sure they did that by the third quarter. They scored 34 points in the fourth quarter. So yeah, that was the easy one there. And then the Sunday night game was really good. So this one I actually doubled my bet on because I just felt like the Texans were going to beat these guys. So picked the Texans to cover. And I thought the under because the Texans would play such good defense and Mahomes has been struggling. And sure enough, man, the Texans ended up winning the game. Love when you pick an underdog and they win because that covers for sure. And they only scored 30 points. So that was really good. So had some good wins here.
That was nice.
So, but underdogs, not such a good story. I don't know why I thought the Jets at home might show up against the Dolphins. Yeah, that was not even close, man. The Dolphins destroyed them at home. So, oh well, lesson learned. I should have known this. Never bet on the Jets, but oh well.
Well, that was Tyrod Taylor's first loss ever to Miami.
Was it really? Oh,
Yeah.
Okay. No wonder I picked the Jets. Whatever. They lost 34-10, so it was pretty bad. They were down 21-7 in the first quarter, so
Yeah.
I should have known that was going to be a bad one. But Tennessee, on the other hand, now Tennessee showed up. They played the Browns. So they throw Shador Sanders out there, I'm pretty sure they're going to lose. The Titans end up winning that game. And even though Shador threw for 364 yards and 3 touchdowns, it was not enough in a 31-29 victory by the Titans. So that parlay didn't win you any money, but if you bet on the Titans, you did win. So now we get to the big one. Here are your favorite ones, the big T's. These things have been hitting like crazy, so run those down really quick.
Yeah, man, another perfect weekend. We wound up going through and picking 14 teaser options, and we threw our best 6 or 7 on there and said mix and match.
Yep.
Didn't matter. They all hit.
Yeah.
Chicago plus 20, easy. Dallas, Detroit over 47. Detroit took care of that. Houston, KC over 28. Woo, I was sweating that one to the end.
Yeah, it was that field goal at the end that got the last
Yeah.
points
Oh
there.
my God, man.
Yeah, yeah.
Indy and Jacksonville over 34. Jacksonville was putting up some points.
Yep.
We also talked about taking the Rams, even though we didn't put it on there. We
Right.
talked about it. Rams smoked them, and then Miami and the Jets. I mean, that game went over in the first quarter almost.
Yeah. That was a good
So
game.
that one was minus 130, so I had to risk 130 pesos to win 100 pesos. And then I slide over to the 7-point teaser, and that one paid 2-1. The Dallas Detroit over again, Chicago plus the 14, Miami Jets over 33, and then the Rams again. I couldn't get away from 2 of them, but I liked them so much I played them twice.
Yeah. They almost tripled the score of the Cardinals, so that was an easy win there for them.
Oh man, it was a great weekend. Another perfect teaser weekend for me to make up for what I lost on the day before.
So what is this, like 3 weeks, 4 weeks?
This is 4 perfect weeks in a row.
Nice.
And this is the 7th sweep of the year. And I think I'm 15-2 now on my big teaser.
Nice. I like it. So yeah, and we'll post these for the next week. We'll post them out there. So hopefully everybody's looking at them. Check them out.
Yeah.
So let's go real quick look at who we're going to talk about next on our next show for next week or for the weekend. Vikings coming to town. As of right now, Dallas was 6-point favorites. Not sure how I feel about that because I know what they're saying. The Vikings are bad. Dallas can score. Dallas has been doing well at home. On the road is when they've been struggling. So, and then the over-under is 48. I think that's an easy one to hit, but we'll see. Buffalo at New England, and Buffalo is the favorite. So, yeah, I don't know. I see upset in the making right there, I have a feeling that number might change, though, as it gets
Looks like
closer.
a good dog.
Well, yeah, exactly. Here's one, Green Bay going to Denver. Like Green Bay obviously getting better. They beat Chicago at home, and then Denver plays well at home and have a great defense. So I think this is going to be pretty good. And then here's another one. Green Bay is 1.5-point favorite going to Denver.
Wow.
I don't know. See another
You
dog.
could parlay 2 dogs that are 10-0 in the last 10 games.
Yeah, and not just to cover, but that you can actually, if you parlay them Moneyline, that pay off pretty good. But I have a feeling that number may change as well. Detroit will be playing the Rams. Detroit struggling team. The Rams are probably I think they're the number 1 seed in the NFC. So 4.5 points. Man, that's a pretty good number right there. I guess they're thinking Detroit scores a few points because they got them 52.5. And then the surprise, if you watched the game last night, Chargers. Man, I thought for sure that Herbert would struggle with that left hand broken. Man, he played great. He ran for like 4 first downs, and they must have intercepted. I think they intercepted Hurts 4 times and got 1 fumble. So, and then KC was struggling. We know they're struggling. So yeah, that's going to be an interesting game. And they have KC up. I see another dog right there. That could be a 3-dog parlay. That could pay pretty good, man. You never know. Any thoughts on these games?
I like those 3 dogs you just picked. That'll probably pay maybe 9-1.
Yeah. And Moneyline picks, that'd be pretty good. So
yeah.
All right, man. But yeah, I'm looking forward to these games this weekend. Actually, I didn't even look to see who plays the Thursday night game, but we'll get something out by then and see where we get started from. But yeah, so if you can, like the videos, leave your comments out there, subscribe if you feel like it. That'd be really helpful as well. We appreciate all those people that have been watching, liking, and commenting on the videos. That's been really cool. We've been having a good time making these videos for you guys. So if you got nothing else, man, for Big Peso and myself, we say hopefully you had some great bets and second mortgage that house because you're going to need some big money for this weekend.
That's right.
Yeah, and put it in pesos too because I think the exchange rate's going to be pretty good too. So,
I like it.
all right, we'll see you guys next time.